So, I decided that I'm going to move forward and put out the Born Again Sinner 2. I know I've said it before, and it's been a long time coming, but I'm going to do it. And it's been so long that I forgot how to put music out. I'm like, how do I do that? Like, what do I just put it on streaming platforms and there's that? And then I spend a whole bunch of time trying to draw attention to it. How do I do this? I know I have to have some kind of rollout. What do I just post it and say album for sale? How do I do this? And I thought one good way to do it would be to discuss some of these songs, because they are older songs, but nonetheless, the way I look at it is if I can put the song on and I like it and I get a vibe from it, it's okay. I'm not, if it does something, it does something, regardless of when it was created. But I do think it's necessary to give some insight on the songs, and and perhaps addressing them in these videos can be some kind of rollout. So, and I still don't know how the hell I'm going to sell this thing, but nonetheless, I know I'm starting to get some ideas of how I'm going to roll it out. So, speaking of which, I think I'll sell it by, maybe I'll make some merch for it and the album will come with the merch. I think I like that idea. But anyhow, I want to talk about what will most likely be the first song on it. And it was previously released, but I don't think it's available currently. Soul for Sale. Now, the concept of Soul for Sale, but around this time, you were hearing about Illuminati stuff, and so-and-so sold his soul to the devil, and this is why people are famous, and all of this stuff. And this is when I was running with the Sinner theme pretty heavily. I had Born Again Sinner mixtape, then I followed up with the Sin album. So I kind of played, I would do the sin stuff and the devil references, and just, kind of using this as a theme, playing along. And I made this song called Soul for Sale. And it's a sarcastic kind of song, and it's loosely based on the idea that if in this life you could literally sell your soul to the devil or the Illuminati, or whatever theory is out there, the line would not be around the block. It would be neighborhoods long to sell your soul. You have to imagine life and all of the pressures that it comes with. You see what people do when the pressure is on. You see how we go out of our way to avoid pain, the things that we turn to, the vices, the distractions. When the pressure is on, if there was truly an option, if there was a building that you can go to sell your soul, to take it all away, to have riches and get everything you want, the line, people would not be able to walk the streets, traffic would be jammed up, it'd be one hell of a line to sell your soul. So the concept is loosely based on that. I say things like, I'm now selling my soul for 20,000 yen. Throw in a hooker from Vegas, you could take it for 10. How much is this thing worth? And let's compare it to the goddamn struggle that I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis. You got the devil's number? I'm ready to make a deal. This is the kind of concept. And in the song, I clarify. I say, what if knowledge graded in something like knowledge graded in jewels? What have you been told? Only a fool would sell their soul. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still playing off of that theme. And you really gotta consider what I'm suggesting. You let me know in the comments. Do you really believe that if people knew they had the option, if they truly believed that they could sell their soul to the devil? First of all, let me finish the question. If they truly believed that they could sell their soul to the devil, do you believe that they'd be opting out of it? Let me present this. What is the new edgy? What is the new edgy? When we were younger, most of my viewers are my age range. When we were younger, edgy was like tattoos. If you had a sleeve, it was like you were, maybe in jail. You were a biker, a rocker. This is what tattoos was. But you were living on the edge a little bit. This was edgy. Tattoos are not edgy anymore. Had to step it up. They started with the face tattoos. The face tattoos were pretty rare. Now it's pretty normal. It's almost conservative. If you're an entertainer, little name underneath the cheekbone, something like that. This is normal, right? Had to step it up. What do we see? We see the inside of the eyes tattooed. We see the mutilation of the body and the face. We see implants to give the image of, what a demon is depicted to be. We're going to have little things sticking out. We have people who wear things that are, represent Satanism. Satanism being, disguised as some kind of rebellion against a false religion or a god that hates you, and all of this silly nonsense that comes with the Satanism theory. It's really, but so you have all of this, right? These people are opting into this with nothing in return. They are signing on. Now imagine if the riches were guaranteed. Boy, oh boy. People can barely resist people are so submissive to begin with. If it was the norm to sell your soul to the devil, there'd be a minority of people who would choose not to. They would be in a minority. I mean, you have most people. Today, we have things that are, we all know are not true. We have blatantly obvious, falsified lies. They make no sense. But because they're backed by, I guess, certain authorities, people get on board with it. It comes from anywhere from gender identity to the vaccine to all of this stuff. And you'll see people signing off. That's not even for a reward. That's just to keep what they have. And I'm not pointing my finger at them, and I'm not blaming them, and I'm not saying that they are wrong for doing so. But really what I'm trying to say here, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say, really put yourself in the mindset. Try to imagine this. You can sell your soul to the devil and get instantaneous riches or wishes, like a genie in the bottle. You can make these wishes and you get all of these things. Let me tell you, there'd be no shortage of applicants. See you on the next one.
Yeah. It's about goddamn time your main man money is here. Been negotiating with you know who for a couple years. In that time I managed to earn myself a career. And a couple of concubines are born against in the track number 9. I'm murderous, I murder shit, word to the merciless verses. I spit his verses, verse of the verses I did.